Today we're going to talk to you guys about our top 5 favorite things about studying in Japan. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. As many of you guys probably already know, my sister and I were fortunate enough to be able to study and live in Tokyo, Japan. It was a lot of fun and we got to learn a lot of stuff about life in Japan as well as university life in Japan as well. I know it's quite distinct from the US. I don't really know how university life is like in other places, but I can only say from our experience from, I guess, the comparison between Japan and the US. The first one we're going to talk about are dorms. We really like the dorms in Japan. I know that in comparison from Japan to the US, in the US you are most commonly going to be sharing a room with someone else. You're most likely going to have a roommate. But in Japan, you do not have a roommate. You have your own individual room. At least that was the case for us. We did not have, I don't even think it's really common for the Japanese universities for you to share. I think it's just very small rooms. I guess that's the only difference, that the room is going to be a little bit smaller. The great thing, at least for our university, we got to have our own individual room. It was quite small, but you had your bed, you had a little desk, a mini little kitchen, and a little stove. I guess that was like the only downside because the stove, I think it was just one little, I don't know what you would call that, little gas stove thing. And you can also have your own shower. I think that was a great thing. You also had your, your bathroom, your shower. You don't have to share with anyone else. You don't have to go to a special room for the showers. You just had your own shower for yourself. So even though everything was a little bit more compact, you still had everything to yourself. It wasn't like I had to share with a bunch of other people that I don't even know, right? The room is perfect for one person. I really like the dorm. I feel like you kind of had your own little space. Also a great thing was that, well, my sister and I, we actually had our dorms next to each other, which was really great because when you're in Japan, you do get a little homesick, and I was happy that I got to be with my sister and I could just knock on her door and say, hey, Karina, can I hang out with you in your dorm? You guys want to see how our dorm looked, then check out our Japanese dorm vlog, or Japanese dorm tour somewhere around here. I'll be leaving a link to that. So you guys can check it out. I'll also be leaving a link to it in the description box below so you guys can check it out. You guys can see it was quite small, but we were able to make it kawaii in our own style, and it's definitely a part that we absolutely loved about studying in Japan. You had your own little space, and we made it our kawaii little room world in there. So the next thing I want to talk to you guys about are the clubs. I remember there was like a little story time. I remember I went to this, I believe it was the ballroom dance club. I went there. I had a friend who, really wanted me, to check it out. And it was really nice. Everyone was super nice. And it was really cool because my friend told me that there were no teachers. Nobody was teaching them how to do, ballroom dancing. It was actually the students who were teaching the other students. So that was really cool. I was like, wow. Yeah, the students are the ones who teach the beginner students. So that was really cool. And something I did want to mention is that I was really surprised. There was a day that they were kind of showing all the clubs, and the ballroom dance club, they invited everyone to go eat dinner with them, but they would pay for your dinner. So I was like, what? I was like, really? And my friend was like, yeah, like they'll pay for your dinner. So it's like a free dinner. So I was like, yeah, I want a free dinner. I thought it was really cool, and I found out that it's really common for I believe clubs to do this. So they'll fundraise a lot of money, and then new students arrive, they will pay for their dinner. So I was like, that's so cool. And that's just basically to, I guess, kind of like get people interested in the club. You get to talk with the members. Kind of like a little bribe, I guess. Like, come visit our club, like free dinner. So I think it's really cool. It was very interesting. When we entered the school, we went under a specific program, which was the Japan Studies program. There were students who were divided into J1, J2, and J3. J1 were, I believe they were the Japanese students who were interested in learning more about the Japanese culture. And then J2 were all foreign students who were fluent in Japanese. And then J3 students were the students who were all foreign students who were not fluent in Japanese at all, but they were, that was us, we were J3 students, but who were fluent in the English language. That was a very important aspect of this program. All J1, J2, and J3 had to be fluent in English. We were really at an advantage since we didn't have to have previous knowledge of Japanese, but this program allowed us to, I guess, coexist and interact with students who were Japanese, who were other foreign students from around the world. Some of the foreign students who were fluent in Japanese, they were included like some Korean students. Another friend of ours was from Indonesia. We made friends from Singapore, Malaysia, Brazil, other parts of like Europe. We made a lot of friends from around the world. But like I said, the J1 students, which were the Japanese students, they also be fluent in English, so we were able to talk to them as well. As you guys know, our friend Miyabi and Momoko, they were part of the J1 program, I guess. So they were all part of the same program, but they were the J1 students. And they all spoke English, so we were able to become really, really close friends with these people. We are still really, really good friends with Miyabi and Momoko, as well as other friends that we probably don't talk to you guys about on this channel, but those are our friends that we were able to immediately create strong friendships with. People weren't really timid, I guess, to talk with each other. A lot of the Japanese students were very outgoing. They really wanted to meet the foreign students. The foreign students, they also really wanted to meet the Japanese students, get to know about their cultures, and it was a lot of fun. It was an excellent experience, and going to university really allowed us to make connections with people who were Japanese, people who were international, and we didn't feel sad being in Japan because we made friends. We made our own little mini family, I guess. So that was a part of Japan that we absolutely loved. The next thing I want to talk to you guys about were the Japanese classes. So we took like a little test just to see our level of Japanese, and we got like right the beginners. But the class that we had was a very intense Japanese class. I believe it was separated by like 100, the Hyaku class, the 200, 300, 400, and so on. But in that class, you started at the 100 class and you would end up in like the 300 class. So you would be really, really advanced. You would know quite a bit of kanji and things like that. But like I said, it was super, super intense. It was a little intimidating, to be honest, but those 4 months that we learned Japanese, like they were intense, but we learned so much. We learned a lot of grammar, a lot of vocabulary, a lot of kanji. We had like weekly quizzes on kanji. Like we would learn like a good amount of kanji every week, and then at the end of the week they would give us quizzes just to see our level. So it was really intense, but it really helped. Now we didn't just take Japanese classes because we were at this university. We went under a specific program, so we also took other classes, like we took some sort of like a film class, sort of. We had to make our own video. I think they mixed the foreign students, so all the J1, J2, and J3 students, they mixed them into different groups. And we all had to make like a film or a video, and it had to be done by the end of that first semester. I remember my group, we did it on the farmers, I guess, in the area or in the town where the university is located at, and we did, I guess, like a little cute video. That's where I became really close with my friend Miyabi. She was part of the same group as I was, and yeah, we got to work on that together. I was actually the camera person. We all had special jobs, and yeah, I was a camera person. I'm not sure if I can show you guys a video of what we did, but because if I don't want to show any of my friends, they might not feel comfortable, but maybe I'll show a picture of like the way the farm looked and what we ended up recording. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I got to learn a little bit more about the town where the school is located at, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. My sister ended up going to a horse race. Yeah, like a race course, but like the horses. It was really cool. I might have like a little pamphlet. I'll show you guys. Maybe, yeah, you might have some footage, yeah, around here. I think I saved some footage about that. We went to this, I don't think we ever showed you guys this vlog. I guess we didn't think it was as kawaii as possible, but yeah, my sister ended up doing that with her group, and we got to go to this really cool location, which was also located at located in the same town where the university was located at. I guess they wanted to promote the area for tourism and stuff like that, since I guess by then I think they were already preparing for the Olympics. Yeah, and I think the Olympics, one of the stadiums was like really close to our school. Yeah, it was like right behind the school. And it was a lot of fun. We really got to learn a little bit more about Japan, about the area that we were living in. And yeah, we ended up really just loving Japan even more. Cafeteria food was amazing. It was delicious. Was it chef's kiss they call it? It was oishii. Oishii desu. Totemo oishii. It was very delicious. Super good. The food was made by, they had the cafeteria ladies, and at this school they had the cafeteria, and the cafeteria ladies actually cooked. I know, surprise. At our high school, and also like at our elementary school, like the cafeteria ladies did not cook. I don't even know why they were called cafeteria ladies. Just maybe cafeteria ladies because they were located there all the time. I don't know. But yeah, they didn't cook at all. It was just frozen food. That was more reheated. I don't know if you guys have some bad memories about those, but yeah, my elementary school life, yeah, I was always like, Mom, I'm gonna bring some food from home because the food is bad at school. But yeah, that was my experience. So when I went to Japan, yeah, we were super shocked to find out that, yeah, they cooked the food and it was so delicious. They had like your typical Japanese food. They had curry, they had ramen, they had udon, yeah, just a bunch of really authentic Japanese foods. And yeah, the food was really good. So this video is already getting pretty long with all these points and tips that we have for you guys. Excited to share this kind of information for you guys, and hopefully this video was helpful to you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Check out our Instagram at Cupid.go, where we post a lot of pictures of our time living and studying in Japan. And yeah, follow us there if you guys want to get to know us a lot better. And yeah, we'll see you guys in our next video. Bye guys!